Good afternoon, YouTube. Man, always George Page, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, folks, as you know, February is Black History Month, and this is the month we celebrate the accomplishments and the goals of Black people. Especially here in America. As we contributed so much to this country, and we don't get as much attention. So we get 1 month, but you know what? Black History is celebrated every day of the year. It's just we have done. My ancestors have done so much for this country to build what it's become today, but we don't get a lot of recognition for it. And also, people push back against the education of truth. So anyway, I've done this about since last year, where every so often I do a tribute to people of our culture and of our national, I would say nationality, of our culture and of our I would say race, but I would say of our ethnic background, who represent themselves in greatness and especially, and it's just people I want to recognize who contribute so much to what it is to be black. Here I have a lady right here who's a legend. She's one of the greatest, Olympia athletes of all times. She has won at least multiple awards. Also, she has won 3 gold medals during her career in track and field. And this is one Miss Yolanda Gail Devers, or better yet, Gail Devers for short. Now, if y'all know who Gail Devers is, you most definitely you follow the sport. If you don't, then something wrong with you. She's one of the great women in this history. She's made records. She has done so much for the sport. Now, Gail was originally born in Seattle, Washington in 1966. And here's the thing about this. She was born on the 19th, which is my birthday. So this is why this is a great thing to find out. I share a birthday with somebody as famous and recognizable as Gail Devers. And her family moved on to California, where she grew up, and then she graduated from Sweetwater High School in around 1984. By then, she went to the University of UCLA, where she became a track talent, running at 100 meters and 100 hurdles. And that time, she met up and coming track coach by the name of Bobby Kersey. And Bobby had her to be a better runner and also be a great competitor. Now, she also was dealing with a disease, which is was a thyroid problem. She had Graves' disease, which also gives her issues with her eyes, which is also she has a thyroid problem with her eyes. But she went through that for a good while. And this was one time when she was trying out for the '88 Olympics. Now she took some radiation therapy and some replacement hormone therapy to help with her issues, and she was able to compete in the 1991 World Championships, where she earned her silver. And she was in 100-meter hurdles. Now by '92 the Olympics, she qualified in the 100 meters, and even she finished top 5 with so many women coming within 6.06, and she really showed a lot of promise. She nearly beaten a Jamaican runner in 100 hurdles, and she seemed to be leading towards a gold medal. And she finally stumbled in the first finish line and took 5th place. Now, '93 she won championships in athletics and 100 titles and a 100-meter title, and she kept on going till she got an opportunity to compete in the '92 Olympics. And by '92 she won her gold medals in the 100 meters, and that's one of the things. I mean, that's a great accomplishment. I remember watching those games. I mean, you know, Gail was just amazing. She was like the new I would say FloJo at the time. FloJo, Florence Richard Joyner. She was a very popular runner, and people became fan of her. Now, '83, she won also some world championships in the 100 meter, and also she created some more created a lot of she earned a lot of work. She worked hard for a long time. Now, in the 100 meters finals in '96, she almost repeat her world championship 3 years later before, at the same same time she was at the at the world championship. I'm trying to get all the information right. And But she didn't finish that well. But she was able to do accomplish another gold medal in 100 meters in '96. You know, and she also competed in the women's relay that year in Atlanta, which is 4x4, and there was also Marion Jones was there and several other ladies, and she owned a gold medal in that one, '96. But then, like I said, like a lot of athletes, time starts getting to you, and by the 2000 Olympics, she's starting to fade out as a competitor. Well, she kept on competing up to around 2005 to 2000, about 2004, and then by then she decided to settle down and wanted to live a life. So, she got married around about 1999, and she kept on going, competing, but she retired in 2005, and then she got married and she had her first child in 2006. And she did so much during her career. She is a she won several awards, track awards. She also won ESPYS, and she's still she's still out there, speaking about people dealing with Graves' disease, and also dealing with other ailments, and she's a spokesperson, for women and empowerment. You got to respect Gail Devers. She also had a book written. She written a book about her life story, some time ago, and also there was a movie back in '96 about herself, the Gail Devers story. You see, Rob, sorry, you see, I know the actor's name, but it can't pop in my head. But she's been married for quite some time with her husband. They have two little girls, and she loves being a mother. It's just you gotta respect that about her. Being the mother and a wife, but she still does a lot of good stuff. She still helps in the track and field world. 2011, she was elected into the National Track and Field Hall of Fame, and also she is just one of these amazing women. I gotta recognize Gail Devers for her commitment and passion in the sport. She also, still, works out. You got to think about it. The woman is in her 50s, and and still, keeping in good shape and health. And especially dealing with her Graves' disease and so many other issues. And she was a fashionista at the time. We have FloJo also, Gail had a style for fashion. She had those long fingernails. The story was that when she was younger, her father didn't like her bite her nails, so so she just fixed her nails because they didn't look as good as they should. But being a mother and training the next generation of athletes, you gotta respect Gail Devers. I'm a fan of Gail Devers. I think she was a great lady. She did so much for the sport of track and field, like her and people like FloJo and Jackie Jonah Kersey, and and you can't forget the great late Wilma Rudolph, and so many ladies who represent the sport of track and field. As we had the Olympics just a while back, and we all had the controversies with Sha'Carri Richardson, but you know what? This was somebody who she admired, Sha'Carri Richardson. This is one of the women who got her into track and field, and I think Gail Lee is a great lady. I always want to recognize her today as just a contributing force to the sport of track and field and to women and to our culture. You know, so like I said, much respect to Gail Devers, her hard work and commitment. Being an Olympic champion, world champion, and just American champion, and just so much she has done over the years. So hope she's having a great day, and I hope she's enjoying the time with her family. And we look to see more of her in the future. Maybe she might do some commentary work for the Winter Olympics. Anyway, I want to give a shout out to one Miss Yolanda Gail Devers. You see me on the way, George Page. Don't like, subscribe. I'm out.